Hi there everyone, and welcome to my Pokemon Red version playthrough. I think you're probably wondering what I'm doing playing a Pokemon game, and that'll be explained in a little bit. Actually, I can probably explain it now while I change all of this, but you're probably wondering, because I have Pokemon White and I have Pokemon Conquest. I'm pretty sure I explained this before, but just to clarify things after that's all said and done, gotta make sure, okay, everything's good. Everything is good. But there are reasons why I'm not continuing Conquest and White 2, and with Conquest, it's the fact that, yeah, you've probably seen all this before, his name's Oak, blah blah blah, but with Conquest, things got a little too tedious, in my opinion, and the game became not that fun to play, because it was just me doing kind of the same repetitive thing over and over again, and then, like, the complication came in when I had to I had to kind of allocate my resources to like 6 different squads, and I had to delegate certain things, and I only had a certain amount of moves in one turn to do this and that, and it just became a little bit too tedious for a Pokemon game. And so that's why I kind of stopped there. And it's kind of the same way that I feel with White 2. With White 2, or the newer generation of Pokemon games, I think the game has gotten way too complicated than what it should have been. I mean, it's great that, Pokemon has evolved into this great competitive thing. I mean, I kind of figured this is where it was supposed to go, but I like the original generation of games up until about Generation 3 or 4 is where it kind of fell off for me. And at that point, from that point on, the game had become far too complicated, and I had to worry about too much shit and not really enjoy playing the game. And as I was playing through Pokemon White 2, I got about 20 parts in, and I think 20 parts, 20, 21, something like that. But I took a step back, actually, before I even decided to do this. And I kind of looked at the footage that I had, and a lot of it, when I kind of played it back for myself, it felt really forced. It felt really forced for me, and I wasn't really enjoying that I had to kind of force my personality into a game that I really should be having fun with, but I wasn't having a lot of fun. So I decided, nah, we're just gonna let that lie as it is. I figured maybe after a break I would be okay to come back to it, and I was just like, nah, I wasn't really having that much fun to begin with, so I was just like, whatever. But I'm going to start doing Pokemon here, starting over from the beginning with the Pokemon versions of the games that I have played. And those are really fun for me, especially Pokemon Red. This is the first Pokemon that I've ever played. I got this when it first came out in America. I don't think on launch day. I don't even remember what the launch days were like back then, but back in middle school, at some point, I had gotten Pokemon Red, and mind you, when I got this, I had been one of the first, I guess, in my school to actually play the game, and I was playing the game, a bunch of friends and I were playing the game before this thing became, like, really popular, like, before it exploded. When we had first gotten it, no one knew what Pokemon was. They were just like, oh yeah, Pokemon, whatever, and being the gamer that I was pretty hyped about it. I was like, oh my god, Pokemon, like a new RPG, like, this looks crazy, you can catch, creatures, and you can have them battle for you, and it's pretty awesome. So, myself, 2 other friends, we had gotten it, we played the crap out of it, and then, lo and behold, we were done, we had fun, we were just like, yeah, Pokemon, woo, like, we'll never forget. And a couple months later, maybe even a year later, Pokemon just turned into this phenomenon, and it exploded everywhere, and by then, we were already done with the original generation, or the first generation of games, so rival's name. I don't know what I'm going to name him. How many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go with the tried and true name here for this guy. That was stupid. There we go. We can go back. There we go. We're gonna go with Dumbass, because that's this guy right here, our rival, Dumbass. So, but yeah, I mean, it's really fun. Pokemon Red is actually a game that I can play over and over again, no problem. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VII, but like that of like the Pokemon series, and I could have the greatest time playing this game. I can play it over and over again. When I beat Pokemon Red the first time, I had actually gone back and got all my Pokemon in my main team up to level 100, and then I reset the game and played it again with a different starter. So that's definitely great. My knowledge does not fail me. We have, you know, 1 potion in there. I think they took that out of the later games, I think. Or they changed something around of how you got your regular first potion of the game, but... Right, all boys leave home someday, it said so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Alright, what's on TV? There's a movie on TV, 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. Is that like a Stephen King movie that's on? I forgot which one that was, but I'm pretty sure that movie is there, so that's crazy. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Yeah, I guess so. I feel kind of parched. It's kind of good that I have this water on my desk. Which I probably should have sipped a little bit more water before I started this, but kind of my inspiration for doing this whole thing is I've been watching another fellow YouTuber on the YouTubes lately. Clash JTM, I don't know how many of you know of him. He's a director over at Machinima Realm, and hopefully I can be a director on one of the Machinima hubs one day. I actually submitted a video that I'll hopefully get, you know, feedback on whether or not they decide to go with it or not, but he started doing Pokemon Yellow, and I'm about 14 parts in, and just watching it because I hadn't seen some Pokemon stuff in a long time, it kind of really inspired me to want to play, you know, Pokemon again. And so that's where we are. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. So yeah, kind of a nostalgia trip for me. Maybe it's a nostalgia trip for you. Maybe if you haven't played the older games, you can watch this now and be like, whoa, you know, the first generation stuff. It's pretty knucking futz and all that stuff. Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I bet. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide, and I'm pretty sure this guy says the same thing. Yeah, he does. That's kind of weird. But sure. Alright. It looks dumbass. Yo, Reborn, Gramps isn't around. Alright. Oh, right, because we actually have to go into the field first. So there we go. Hey, wait, don't go out. And I think one of the things that sucks about the older generation that I kind of got used to in the newer generation is that we get running shoes at some point in the game, and in this one I'm just going to be walking around all the time, so... It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Alright. Yeah, I like how Professor Oak just kind of randomly appeared out of the nether. AKA any part of the screen that you can't see. And he's just like, whoa, what are you doing? It's like he was kind of waiting for us in the shadows, which is kind of creepy. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Alright. Dumbass. Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Ew, gross. Just wait. Here, Reborn. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have 1. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, dumbass. You can have 1 too. Yeah, so let's see. I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna go the normal route of how I played it back in the day, I'm looking for Squirtle. There we go. Hey, and look how derpy the sprite looks. I mean, back then, like this is as good as it got, and you had to kind of use your imagination. But look at that derp. Look at derpy derp Squirtle over there. Tiny turtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Ooh, foam, look out. It's better than Magikarp's Splash, though. So, you want the water Pokemon Squirtle? Yes, I do. This Pokemon is really energetic. I got Squirtle, yay. Yeah, I'm pretty fascinated with the whole water thing. I really like water for some reason, which is kind of strange because I kind of have a fear of it, or more, not really a fear, but like a healthy respect. I guess I could say in the sense that I'm not really that strong of a swimmer, never really have been. Like, I can kind of swim myself out of situations, and I'm confident enough that, you know, if I go to the beach, or if I'm in a pool, or, you know, I'm going down a water slide or whatever, I can have fun and not worry about, you know, drowning myself. But there's always that kind of fear in the back of my mind. Like, I'm not afraid of, like, sharks or whatever. You know, I don't have an irrational fear. Like, I know that they're there, so it's like, hey, whatever, you know, sharks, jellyfish, you know, all that crazy, scary stuff, stingrays, whatever. You know, they're majestic creatures, but I've always had this weird fascination with water, which is kind of odd. You would think that I would have more of a predisposition on something that's closer to my element, because I'm a Gemini, and I think Gemini is either it's an Earth or it's an air sign. So either way, I'm more closely, I have a more of an affinity for something that's not related to my sign, which is kind of weird. But nickname Squirtle, I don't know. The Squirtle line of evolutions has always been my favorite in Pokemon. You know, throughout the entire thing. Like, Wartortle is my favorite Pokemon ever. But I don't know what to name Squirtle. Huh. What should I name Squirtle? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think I got this here. We're going to name Turtle, or Squirtle, sorry, because I'm getting my shit mixed up here. We're going to name Squirtle. I almost said Turtle again, like a dum-dum. There's the R. We're gonna name Squirtle JetStream. I think that's good. Yeah, JetStream. That's what we're gonna do. And Dumbass, being the asshole that he is going to take, you know, the one that's obviously super effective against us, so he's going to get Bulbasaur. I'll take this one, then. Dumbass received a Bulbasaur. Holy shit. But yeah, and then when we leave, he's going to be like, hey, I'm going to battle you. And while a Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. And I believe I'm going to keep my format of half an hour that I started back with Dark Souls, so that seems pretty good. I mean, since I only upload one video a day, you know, you guys can get in as much well, more than just typical 15 minutes. I think 15 minutes is too little of time to actually enjoy something. So I am actually, oh good, it missed. I'm actually going to use these shitty skills that I'll probably only use, you know, at the beginning of the game and never again, so alright, we're gonna well, we're gonna tail whip one more time. Oh great, now it's using its shitty skills, that's great. Well, that should be enough. Its defense has been lowered by 3 stages, so, and my attack has been lowered by 2. So that kind of offsets stuff, but great. Now it's lowered by 3 as well. Fuck. Awesome. Oh boy. Okay, that's alright though. I'm kind of in the lead here, as long as Bulbasaur doesn't get, god damn it. As long as Bulbasaur doesn't get a critical strike, I should be relatively okay. Okay, what are you doing? Like, how many times can you get lowered in the original generation? I don't remember. Oh, I guess you can. No, right. In the original generation, you can keep using those, but I think it only goes below, you know, 4. It only goes to 4 stages maximum, so... Or no, I guess more. Yeah, I guess 6 stages, holy shit. Either way, JetStream grew to level 6, and I defeated Dumbass. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. No, you picked the right one. We got 7... No, yeah. We got $175... dollars. So, yay. Awesome. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Reborn Gramps, smell you later. Yeah, fuck you too. Never liked that guy. Was never a fan, but anyway. There we go. Now, the first couple episodes of this game are probably going to be a bit grindy, as most of the beginning Pokemon things, you know, most Pokemon games start, you should take a quick rest. Alright, thanks, Mom. But I need to beef up my Pokemon a little bit. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Yeah. Thank you. It's pretty awesome stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. So there we go. We don't really need to level our Pokemon just yet because we need to go on an errand. Actually, I forgot to talk to this person over here, so I'm going to talk to this person. Or get into a battle. Either way, I forgot if I have the fast forward button on, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. I'm not going to fast forward anything in this nostalgic playthrough of Pokemon's Red version. I kind of want to soak it all in, take it all in, and it'll be pretty fun, be pretty great. This will probably be a pretty long playthrough, actually. This will probably go on for probably at least 2 months, especially with other series going on. But hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Yeah, so we didn't get a potion. If we didn't get the potion out of our PC, we got it there. So now I have 2 potions free of charge, which is pretty good. Damn. There we go. Another Pidgey. Level 3. I think the last one we fought was level 3 too, so either way. Yeah, another thing that the original generation didn't have was it didn't have an EXP bar at the bottom, so you can't tell how far away from a level you are, which is kind of good and it's kind of bad, because then you would just stare at it kind of like a clock, and it would get annoying. So either way, but there we go, level 7 obtained. Nice. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Yeah, okay, scary ledges. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal, but wow. Right when I was gonna get out of the grass, too. But yeah, Pokemans, it's fun. I hope everyone enjoys, everyone who watches, at least, or you know, if you came to my channel originally just to watch Pokemon, because back then I did a Pokemon Fire Red series where I only went through with Charmander, and only Charmander, really, because I kept it from leveling. I hope I don't die. Okay, there we go. We need to get out of here. There were 3 HP. But I had gone through with Charmander the entire way, and I really have to sneeze. That seems to be a recurring theme. Whenever I start to record about, you know, so many minutes in, I want to sneeze really bad. I don't know why, but there we go. We hope to see you again. Great. This would be a good time to save, just in case something stupid happens. But yeah, I had done a Fire Red playthrough with just Charmander in my party and no one else. I didn't evolve him at all. And it was pretty insane. So, you know Professor Oak, right? His order came in, will you take it to him? Well, I don't want to, but because the game, you know, this is a scripted event, I guess I have to. But whatever. It's cool. We're good. You know, we're good to go. We're right as rain. And yeah, so... Oh no, a battle! Is there gonna be a Pidgey again? Yeah, it is. Wild Pidgey appeared! Level 2. Oh, it's a crappy one. It's a rather crappy Pidgey. Great. Use Gust. I think another thing that's not gonna line up for me is the type affiliation with some of the moves. Like when I was watching Clash, I know he said that Gust in this move is not actually a flying move, and that it's actually a normal type move in this game, and that some moves that are certain types, you know, going along with that aren't what they say they are, and they don't affect you like they should from like Generation 3 and above, so that's going to be kind of weird, but... Oh, Reborn! How's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What? Do you have something for me? Yeah, we have the parcel. There you go. Ah, this is a custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Yeah, great. Oh boy, it's dumbass again. Gramps! What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request of you two. Okay.
On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Reborn and Dumbass, take these with you. Reborn got the Pokédex from Oak. We got that Pokédex. Great. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't do it. So I want you to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Yeah, I guess. It's one small step on a giant journey that is not yet over. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Reborn, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Reborn. Ha ha ha! What kind of asshole says that kind of thing? I mean, jeez. Well, lucky me, his sister's actually cool and likes me. I don't think romantically, but... you know, whatever. She'll give me the town map. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Here. This will help you. Haha, we got that town map, so... you know, fuck dumbass. That guy's a douche. That guy is a douchebag. But, now we can start up the grind a little bit, and actually, I want to go back to the Pokemart, so I can buy some Pokeballs. I don't think they start us off with Pokeballs, so we're gonna need to get those on our own. How did that miss? Oh, right. In the original generation, Tackle is not 100% to hit. In fact, Tackle didn't get 100% chance to hit until... oh, what was it? Pretty sure it's Generation 5. Generation 4, Generation 5. That's when Tackle actually had 100% to hit, but it lowered its attack strength a little bit because of it, so... great. Wow, that Pidgey almost took me out. I'm level 7, and that thing was level 3. It's ridiculous. That is re-damn ridiculous. You wanna... okay, you're not gonna move. That's fine. Well, we made it through that relatively okay, so... let's... first go to the Pokemart, and then to the Poke Center. So we can get stuff and then heal up. Hi, yeah, we got... wow, we have a pretty good amount of money. Alright, let's get 5 Pokeballs. Sure. Pokeballs, whatever. Let's get some antidotes, because we're eventually going to be heading up that Viridian Forest, which will be pretty cool. There we go, we're good, thank you. No, potions are all sold out. Yeah, it's because of that douchebag on the route on the way here that is just giving them out for free. This shop sells many antidotes. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, great. And let's head to the Poke Center, where, you know, we need to heal up because we almost got our ass beat. Yeah, I get the spiel. You know, whatever. We only have 1. There we go. I remember back in the day, I didn't even really have a Pokemon team. Like, I got utility Pokemon, which I didn't even know were called utility Pokemon back then, but I had certain Pokemon on my team that just used HMs, and then I used my main guy throughout the entire thing and destroyed. Which you could do in this generation if you start out with Bulbasaur, and he got OP once you got Razor Leaf, because Razor Leaf pretty much critical hit at a 100% chance on everything, and even if it wasn't effective, it still pretty much killed everything in one hit, so it was pretty crazy. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They don't charge any money either. Good, because if they did, I would be a pretty broke guy. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. That's great. I knew that. You can use that PC in the corner, the receptionist told me. So kind. I guess. I'm pretty sure that's why it's there. Kind of like if they put an ATM machine down, and it's like, oh, you can't really use that, but it's just there. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon. It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, and we don't have cut, so we can't cut that guy down, or cut that bush down, talk to that fat guy, so... whatever. It's whatever, you know. But, let's catch some Pokemans. Let's catch some Pokemans. Ooh! Nidoran. A Nidoran. Poison... normal type. Well, mostly poison type. And it's level 2. I kind of want to catch a higher level one so I can get it... well, you know, never mind. Maybe I'll just catch this one. Yeah, let's just catch this one. And I believe in the original generation, Nidorans were the only Pokemon at the time, the only Pokemon that actually had a gender. So great. Stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. Great. Yeah, what should we name Nidoran here? I'm eventually going to turn this guy into a king. So we're gonna go with kind of a generic name here. What's a good name for a king? Huh. Good name for a king. Hold on. Wait a second here. Let's go back. We're gonna go off of one of my favorite fantasy series. We're gonna name him Aragorn. Yeah. Hopefully I spell it right, because if I don't, well, I'm gonna have to wait till the name raider guy to eventually change that. Aragorn! Whatever. We're going with that. But yeah, Aragorn. So, yay. That's great. We caught ourselves a Nidoran, a male Nidoran. That's eventually going to become a Nido King, which will be really, really cool. Oh, and look, there's the other one. The female. I don't need two of the same thing, so... You know, if I had caught her first, then... Maybe. But, nah, you know, whatever. Sorry. Oh, critical hit. Yeah, I don't really need you, unfortunately. Bye. Thanks for the experience. Hey, level 8. Nice. Alright, and we got Bubble, which is good. I kind of want to level up a bit in here, because there's a rival battle just above. Oh, great, a Rattata. A freaking Rattata. That's great. But there's a rival battle in the area above me, just a couple steps up there. And dumbass is going to have powered up his Bulbasaur a little bit, and I want to be on my A game, especially because Bulbasaur might have some grass moves that could kick my butt. Oh my god, it's a Spearow. Level 5 Spearow, holy shit. Alright. How much does Bubble do against Spearow Man over here? That's okay. Oh, and he used Growl, so I guess it's a good thing I'm using Bubble. Since it's a special attack, that's not going to be affected at all by Growl, or it shouldn't. It shouldn't be, I'm pretty sure. No, it's doing what it should be doing, so let me just finish it with a Tackle. And we're good to go. 41 experience, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know if I want a Spearow so I can eventually get a Fearow, or I want a Pidgey to get Pidgeot. I'm kind of on the fence about that. Hell, I might even just go with Butterfree because it's Bug. It's Bug with Poison, but it's also Flying. No, I already have a Poison one, though, so I don't really need to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, I could always get a Dragonite, but that's not going to come for quite a while, I don't think, so... But, hey, level 9. Damn, we're leveling fast and furious here. Fast and furious, not like the franchise. That is also not yet over. But another nice thing about this older generation is that they don't have certain abilities with them. Like, I always hated fighting, you know, Nidorans in the wild because there was a chance that they had Poison Point on them in Generation 3 and above. That pretty much made it so when you hit them with a physical attack, there's a chance that you get poisoned back, and that was really annoying to deal with. You know, spending that hard-earned Poke money, hard-earned dollars, from kicking the crap out of trainers and stuff, so that was not fun. That was not a fun thing to do. I mean, it added challenge to the game, so I'll give it that much. Wow, that tackle did a lot. Jesus H. Christ on a pogo stick. Yeah, I want to get my